Welcome back. I'm in my house and I'm also a little bit hurt. I'm gonna build some more thingies and see if they help. A campfire. Okay. Can I use you for cooking? I have a piece of meat. Sure. Put oak log in there as fuel. Turn on. Wild meat. Left click is attacking. Right click is eating. Okay. Okay. I see my status. Looks like on the left my health went up and also a regen effect is applying. Okay. So cooking doesn't directly affect your stamina like it does in Minecraft, but it does directly give you like a regeneration effect. I want to build the rest of this into the wall a bit. Where did I place my dirt? Oh, this is the dirt. Okay. Like the rest of this, I'm just going to build over it like that. At least until I decide I might want to flatten this and terraform it out so I can see the river. I might actually do that, honestly. I don't know if there's a better tool for breaking this, but pickaxe does the job so far. I'm going to be doing just a little bit of terraforming and establishing a base, and then I can start planning out what to do and building various things. And I can use this opportunity to just have a little chat. Hello, dear viewer. How are you doing today? Great, Andor. That's rough, buddy. I'm probably going to be trying to set up a farm and see what kind of things I can grow and what kind of things I need to like go and gather more of. Put up some chests so I can just dump my various things into a storage area. And I guess just figure out what I'm going to do next. I think my objectives for this video is make sure my base feels secure and it feels like a base. Get the beginnings of a farm set up, and then hopefully find a cave and do some mining, because that's probably how I get the better tier of equipment. I want to have like a sword and a shield, or hopefully find a way to make like a magic staff or something like that, because I am an abjurer. An abjurer, if for those unaware, is a school of magic in the schools of magic made in Dungeons and Dragons. Abjuration is the school of magic based around basically denying other magical effects, creating shields, creating spaces where other bad effects don't exist, sealing away magical portals, and banishing those who do not belong in this plane, like demons and celestials and elementals and such. I do like abjuration as a school. I feel like if Dungeons and Dragons magic were real, I should probably make another pickaxe. Abjuration would be the one I would go towards, barring whether or not necromancy is considered a faux pas in comfortable society. Just because, like, I feel like a good abjuration wizard is similar to like a information security or a cybersecurity job, kind of like, time to clock in and go to this castle where I can. Crude pickaxe broke and became less effective. You should use a repair kit. Oh, it's one of these games. Oh, I'll just use this other pickaxe. You just go to like a castle and you're like, well, I'm gonna spend a couple hours just using like silver thread and incense to make this room unscryable, which means that people can't cast spells to create like ears and eyes to see. So like, you know, if you were a powerful enough abjuration wizard in order to do stuff like Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum, Glyph of Warding, Guards and Wards, etc., you could probably get a good like government job just making sure every like war room is blocked from spies. And it's the school of magic where anytime someone wants to cast a spell, you're just there like, counter spell, fuck you! Oh, there goes the monetization. Counter spell, fuck you! Oh, you've got a really cool spell effect that turns everyone into shrimps? Dispel magic, fuck you! Yeah, it's the nerd school of magic. It's the school of magic where you put your extra hyperfixation into learning what every single spell does, just so that you can know what tier of spell that you can apply to dispel it. As you couldn't tell already, I'm autistic. And Dungeons and Dragons has been my hyperfixation for several years, maybe even close to a decade. Wow. Actually, probably over a decade actually at this point. That's a strange sentence to say out loud. The passage of time do be passaging. There's also some like comfortable security in like the thought process of, wow, it would be great if like anytime some terrible act of japery from a foul wizard applying a curse to me from a distant land could be just simply solved by casting the remove curse 3rd tier spell or dispel magic or protection of good and evil or something like that. As someone who deals with chronic illnesses. Wait, what's that? Ah! Ah! Now I'm sad. I thought that was a shield, honestly. Can I move? I actually can't move. Right now I can. Someone just put a bear trap right there. Curious is the trap maker's art. Okay. Bear traps exist. Oh, that's good to know. Maybe I can make some of my own and put them around the place. Maybe that's a PvP thing. You could probably use that. I didn't even... It looked like I couldn't move, but it's probably because I was also in a hole. But yeah, that hurt. Ow. That hurt me so hard that I think I'm going to make breakfast. What can I cook? Can I cook mushroom? Roast vegetable. Game.
Come on, game.
Mushrooms aren't a vegetable. You're silly. Okay, well, I'm not going to use all of these. Just in case I need them to make them into seeds or something like that. But I'm gonna get a bunch of these to snack on. Because I don't want to die to a shield that is actually a mimic that pretends to be a shield, but it isn't in fact eating me. A bear trap. Yummy. Alright, back to terraforming. But yeah, it would be cool if there's more magic in this game at a later point, or at a point in which it is now, but I am not able to know. Find the Forgotten Temple to learn more. Okay, are these gear slots? Just a crafting thing. Alright, gear spaces. What are these? Maybe this is like tool slots or something, like I can have a shield, but also I could have like an offhand weapon and I can alternate. Okay. Now, there's probably already 10,000 million videos that are like, the basic guide to Hytale, all the benches, how to set up a base and respawn, and all the potions you need to know. And, you know, if you like doing that and you want to immediately find the metagame to every game that you play it from the jump start, that's fine. I love you. You're beautiful. I'm still sad for some reason. I'm back to normal. Sorry. I categorize my emotions into artistic form. But I mean, I used to be that person, and for a while I also found it fun to be like, oh, I think I've solved this thing, I'm gonna tell everyone what I've done. But I guess as I've gotten older, I found it more fun to just be like, I'm gonna give myself the grace to fail at something, and as a result, I'm just gonna go into it blind and kind of figure things out. I mean, I haven't gone into it fully blind. I looked at the trailer and I saw Etho's Let's Play, and I'm like, alright, I'm actually gonna spend money on this. But that's the closest to blind I can be while still buying a game that isn't free. But I'm just gonna figure things out in this game and try to extrapolate it from my experience from playing other games. Let's make another pickaxe, because I don't know what a repair kit is. It's probably something I can make on like a crafting table. At this point, most players would have probably built a crafting table, but I want a view for my... I need to build a window here. I want a view for my lovely house that I've adopted. You know, it's a bit of a fixer-upper job, but aside from the foul wizard that hopefully won't respawn that was in here, or skeleton, I don't actually remember. Sorry, I was eating. I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. There's like just randomly generated structures here that's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna adopt this because I think that was the intention of the developer. Like, hey, someone might just decide to live here, or it just adds some life to the world so it doesn't make you feel like a lonely god like in Minecraft. Also, I wonder if friends can join your co-op save. Oh, terrible day for rain. Just like Eco, without having to get a dedicated server, because if so, that would be nice. I can show them my pretty house that I'm gonna fix up and add a little flower garden and a place to grow vegetables, a kitchen garden, and other stuff. Nice. Editor version of me, I'm just gonna skip ahead to when I've finished doing this because I just want to rest my jaw for a second before I go back to Let's Play mode. What? That was a nice dream. Well, aside from this part, you respawn? Hopefully that's not going to be a problem. Which is kind of spooky because maybe that means a monster's going to respawn into this house. But yeah, I took a little bit of a break. Well, I say break, I spent the whole time breaking blocks. It took a long time. I think I'm going to wait until I get better tools, until I do any more terraforming. But here's the house that I did in the meantime. Just because I didn't have a lot to talk about and it would have just been a bunch of dead air for me hitting things. I cut through this whole thing and then filled it with dirt. Assuming dirt is the necessary thing for planting and stuff. Also, I thought I slept. I did the animation, but maybe it just skips for a set amount of time. So I guess I'll sleep again. I made this little basement because I'm gonna need a lot of storage. So I got all these chests. It looks like you can still open chests even with stuff there. I don't know what this is for. I think it's just decorative. This will just be my sleeping bag for now. I got a furnace and a campfire so I can cook related things. I've just been kind of dumping things into here for now. I'll sort it later when I have extra time. I made a workbench, which I was able to make the bedroll with, and the campfire. There's a farmer's workbench, which I haven't really explored yet, and the builder's workbench, which I think if you just place certain materials in there, it'll allow you to make things like these cool stairs out of the wood nearby, or this decorative plank, which is very cool. I wasn't able to make stuff out of this like clay, but I got a lot of it from clearing this side of the terrain, and it makes a nice little floor. You know, I didn't want them all to be the same material, so this is a little bit of different tones and stuff, and I think it looks pretty. I wasn't able to find the right wood to make this roof. I think I need softwood for that, so I guess I'll go out and explore a little bit, cut down some trees, maybe find a cave, but I think I should get some appropriate tools for that. So I killed a guy and got this thing earlier, and I don't really know how to use the Q ability. Maybe it's like something I unlock later, but I'll take this as my scrap sword, my weapon for now, and I'll get some basic equipment. Like, I think I'm gonna get some... I'm just gonna cook a bunch of vegetables. Let's see what I can cook. Let's get a bunch of these glowing mushrooms. If you pick it up and tap right click, you can separate. I'm gonna see if I can cook these sunflowers. Let's take some plant fibers, some sticks, and some stones for making tools on the way. I made a lot of these pickaxes just because I don't know how to make a repair kit yet. Oh, the shelf. We could probably put it up somewhere to make it pretty. I'm gonna put it here. Let's see if we can eat lavender, blue nettle, and I feel like we can most likely eat these mushrooms, so I'm gonna take a bunch of these. Alright. Oh yeah, and we need a fuel source. I'll take like a couple logs. I'm able to get quite a lot of these from just like wood chopping, so I imagine it shouldn't be too much of a problem. It doesn't look like I can put lavender in there. Sunflowers? Nope. Blue nettles? Nope. Okay. The mushrooms seem eatable. Nom 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 nom. Alright, cool. Let's let that cook for a bit while we put these away. And let's make some extra torches, I guess, if we're gonna go mining. I don't know what this essence of life is. There's a bunch of flavor text. I guess I'll read that later. I want to keep myself in the zone. And I think let's check out this farmer's tool bench. So we can make a feed bag. Some animals might be lured by this. Oh, there's some pigs nearby. Maybe we can make a little pig pen later. A crude hoe. Oh wait, does this just pull from nearby inventories? I totally intentionally did this. So having a storage system in like a nearby area and then just a bunch of workbenches. I was going to keep the workbenches up here just because, you know, it's like as you come into the base, and then keep like storage down here and then the sort of a bedroom down here. But this ended up like working out really well because I guess this is like Terraria rules where it pulls from a nearby area. But yeah, we can just grab shit now. That's going to be helpful. Watering can requires iron, shears to harvest various foliage and shear sheep. To water crops. Okay, so watering crops is a mechanic in this. Wooden bucket can be filled with water used to milk cows. We can get milk. I hope we can make cheese in this game. I've been waiting for cheese in Minecraft for so long. Capture crate used to capture small animals in order to bring them back to your home. I can take the fox. Maybe a fox counts. A chicken coop? I need a workbench tier 5 for this. I can get a chicken coop. Oh my god, I'm actually so hyped for this. This is my shit. I'm the farming spec player. Fishing trap. Fish bait. Fertilizer bag. Okay. And there's all this other stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. So you use the essence of life and the plants that you pick up in order to make the seeds. Lettuce, wheat, Wait. So you can make the sunflower seeds from the sunflowers, but as long as you have Essence of Life, you can get lettuce and wheat even if you haven't harvested it before. That's really cool. You know what then? Let's craft 10 wheat seeds, 10 lettuce seeds, an amount of sunflower seeds. Let's check all these out. Oh, this is how you get the saplings. I was curious because when I was cutting down trees, I wasn't getting any saplings, so I guess you get them by collecting more of this life essence. Maybe you get the life essence from combat or dungeons, or who knows. It could be like tied to like you have to do some fighting, which not my cup of tea personally, but if it's something I can just do every so often, that'd be nice. Farmer's bench planters. Okay. Is this just if you want to plant some like crops inside like a house, so you can just have like a little herb plant that you only harvest every so often? And decorative, art of sticks. Oh, you can make little rugs and like different types of grass for like decoration purposes. These like hanging moss. Oh, that's great. That means I could make like a very like druidic coded kind of like place with all like overgrown stuff. That is very cool. What's the eyeball do? Hide unknown recipes. Ah, I see. Yeah. And I can search the things. Okay, that is fantastic. I love that. Let's go get our cooked food. Yummy. Oh, and we get charcoal left over. I'm just gonna put that into the storage. That is very cool. Okay, I wanted to make some extra torches before I went. Have I got any more resin? I don't think so. That should be enough, right? Just make a bunch of torches. Alright, cool. And then, before we go, we'll do a little bit of gardening. 3, 4, 5. Let me do this here, and then that can be the wheat. Then 1, 2, along here for the lettuce. And hopefully when we go mining, we can get some iron and make a watering can and then do even more farming. Oh yeah, we had some wheat seeds. Oh, looks like it doesn't break when I walk over it. I think we had some wheat seeds in storage somewhere that we can also plant at the same time. Yeah, there's a wheat seed bag here. So there's a chance you can get that when you just do some foraging. I'm gonna place this like over a bit here. Oh, yeah, it looks like the guy is respawned. That's gonna be a problem. Okay, so it looks like, looking forward, that if there's a generated structure and a monster spawns in it, that monster's gonna respawn. Get back here. He's trying to run away. So maybe if I'm making other bases in the future or playing with people, don't build in generated structures that have a guy in it, because I guess there's no way of stopping them spawning for now. Hopefully that's a thing they can fix. If you place down furniture in a generated structure, maybe not respawn the monster, because that's going to be a bit inconvenient. Alright, let's here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Place this all down. Nice, and let me just go and put away some of these things. And I don't think I need the hoe with me. And let's do a little bit of adventuring. Let's explore the nearby area and hopefully find a cave entrance. See, there's like some piggies nearby here, so if we get a feed bag and like some fences and stuff, we can make a little piggy pen. Hopefully they stick around long enough for that. There's also birds in here. I imagine if you get a bow and arrow, that could have been something I crafted. Oh well. You could probably shoot those down and maybe make them into food, but I'm wondering if I can like potentially lure them in I haven't seen chickens, but I wonder if you can like tame other birds. Let's look around the place a little bit. We can also pick up some wood while we're outside too. And some mushrooms. I feel like there's going to be a thing now in Hytale where when you play Minecraft and you like cut down a bunch of trees and stuff, like there's the like, oh, you left a floating tree, like the Hytale equivalent is going to be like, oh, you cut down a tree but you didn't get the full stump. How cringe. Now I am stuck. I think you can climb out of things now though. It's nice. I'm just gonna chop a couple of these trees, so I should be good on wood for a while. Hopefully I can come across some apples, and then maybe I can make an apple tree sapling later. Oh, that's lovely. And all these extra sticks and plant fibers I can use to make torches. Yeah, I'm getting all this resin too. Fantastic. All you have to do is just cut down a bunch of trees and you'll have all you need to go into a cave and light it up. Ooh, what is this tree? I kind of want to leave this here. That looks fantastic. Pick up any plants that come across the way. Ooh, oh, I thought that was a cat for a second, but it's a mushroom. It had like kind of like curled up posturing. That's a bear. You know what? I have a place of residence now. I'm gonna fight it. Block. Attack. Okay, okay. Attack. Oh, okay, he attacked at the same time. Attack again. Block. Yes. Oh shit, that's a lot of stam eaten up. Oh wait, okay, I can't block until the stamina has fully recharged. Block. Stab, stab. Stab. Block. Stab, stab, stab. Yeah! Pow, pow, pow. Yes! I am the champion of the wilds. I will consume my vegetable. Yummy. And I got a heavy hide and some raw meat. Lovely. But I am in critical condition. I could take another one of you. I could take a bear. In a fight, right? Yes! Oh, holy crap! I think I like clicked my weapon swing as the respawn prompt came up. So I just insta-respawn that. Alright, well. Thankfully, nothing of value was lost, I don't think. Unless there's a hidden, like, death timer mechanic or something where every time you die, some part of you gets, like, nerfed. Yeah, I do have, like, the keep inventory thing on just because I like it personally. So, I don't think I lost anything from dying there besides just having to go back. That's nice. A cute little baby boar or something like that. At least it sounded like oink noises. Is that a mushroom? Oh no, I think it's a stone formation. I like mushrooms, they're just so cool. Ooh, that's a shiny mushroom. Blood cap. Wonder if that's used for cooking or herbalism. Is this a cave I spy? Alright, I'm going to, in case I die, place torches to indicate the location, and I'm gonna go in. Ow. I got a boo-boo. Ooh, the music changed when I went into a cave. That's cool. Oh, this thing goes... Ah. I want to scout all the other sides first in case I'm missing any materials. Ooh, is this metal? Is this the metal indicator? Iron ore. Ew, let's go. So it like peeks out of it a little bit. It's not just the texture, it kind of extends out. That's glorious. And this is quite a bit of iron ore too. I don't know how much I'm gonna need, but assuming each of these turns into an iron bar, I definitely have enough for a watering can. You can tell my priorities. I'm a farmer main at heart in these types of games, so watering can and hoe and bucket and stuff usually come higher before a pickaxe for me. Mushroom? What are you? Oh, is this like copper? It is. Also, it looks like having the torch out also creates a light. Can I like offhand? I can. We are discovering things together. For this entrance part, I'm just going to spam the light sources around because I don't know if it's like monster spawn in dark type stuff, so I want the entrance area to be safe. But as I go further... Ooh, actually, let's check the other side. As I go further in, my general rule is I'm going to place torches on the left as I'm advancing into the unknown. That way, if I want to return, I just simply follow the torches to be on my right. I know people tend to do that stuff before, but I want to state it just in case. Plus, some may not know. Lovely. I really love the animations and the feel of like mining in this. It feels quite nice. Like the impact like sounds and the effects of like the rock shaking as you hit it. Very enjoyable. They put a lot of effort into making this feel nice, and I really appreciate that. This has... okay, it's just a cobblestone in a different shape, but it's like a stalactite. I feel like I need to make more torches. Make as many as possible. Tank. Oh, that's what this is. So you can have multiple offhand things. Do I put my food in an offhand? Oh, okay. Can I stack these? Okay, there we go. So that means if you want like maybe a shield. This was at Z? Okay, there we go. Okay, we're learning things. So if you wanted like a shield or maybe another weapon in an offhand, can I do that? No, maybe not that kind of weapon. But I saw you could have crude daggers, which were like 2 daggers you stab you with. So I guess that gives you the ability to quickly like change your offhand thing without having to mess around with your toolbar. Which sounds very helpful since toolbar might end up being filled with a lot of tool. Ooh. Plenty of metal. Also the cobblestone, which is quite nice to build with. I like how it looks. It like comes already in like a brick-like fashion. Oh, sorry if I end up having... oh no, darkness. Sorry if I end up having moments of not talking, but I'm a little bit enraptured in this whole caving shenanigans. It is very mesmerizing. Wowie. I'm hearing noises. Those sound like spiders or creatures of the darkness. I'm gonna preemptively make another pick in case this one expires in a moment of need. Ooh. Different stone? Basalt cobble. Is basalt an igneous rock? Something coming from the fires. Does that mean we're getting to a warmer location? Or is it... oh. Oh my. I am enraptured and awestruck and filled with a sense of terror of both the glimmering darkness and the red. I am making a lot of noise and I have a light source in my offhand. I may have already been observed by many things, and that makes me worried. I'm gonna light it up, light it up, light it up, I'm on fire. Are those cocoons? I don't like it. I don't like these cocoons. I've already turned the arachnophobia setting on. But I don't... Target. We ball. Oh. It's just... I don't know what conclusion to make from that, honestly. What if I hit it without a weapon? It's like wriggling and writhing, and then I hit it, and then it's a bunch of skulls, which leads me to assume I did that. Oh, I place that, there we go. Or maybe that there are spiders in there digesting it, and the action of breaking resulted in the spiders ceasing to exist. I'm gonna go with that one because it feels less like I'm... What are you? Are you friend? Friend that can be put in box and brought home for cookies and tea? Or do you wish to devour? I am quite tasty after all. I've been told that. Oh no! You are in fact evil! Crab! I have arachnophobia setting on, which makes the spiders turn into crabs, if that's why you're wondering why they're... Ah! I'm alive now. I was filled with a deep sense of dread and fear, and I've gained a lot of materials thanks to my cheating, aka using keep inventory, because that's my preference. Don't be mad at me. Alright, I think I'm gonna end this episode here because it did drag on for a little bit, and also I want to go make a little cup of tea and rest my my jaw a little bit. But I will be playing a lot more of this because this is very fun. Thank you for watching. Bye.